Hello everyone, and welcome back to What You May Have Missed from Helluva Boss, and boy is today's episode a doozy.
You're telling me this is the raunchiest episode and the last episode of Season 1.
Wait, Crimson? You're the one joining me on this episode? I mean, with all the—
Let's just get into this episode and get it over with. You don't mind handling the less tasteful parts, do you?
Sure thing. Let's get into What You May Have Missed from Helluva Boss, Episode 7. First thing to note is a sign that reads Imp City, Second Circle. Wow, first in-universe confirmation of which circle Imp City's in, at least numerically.
Next is one that isn't exactly a blink and you'll miss it moment, but it's kind of funny that we see Luna drinking from a full-size liquor bottle while reading Imp Gossip magazine, with Binge Drinking is Sexy, Veronica Mayday exclusive on the cover. Guess she still likes the pop star for some reason.
She then sets down her bottle on top of the grimoire? That is not a coaster, Luna! Even if you did happen to get the crew back into the office at the same time, it's unacceptable.
But before we get to the return of said crew, we see another horse poster in the office. Man, I thought horse girls were bad. I think Blitz has them all beat.
Ah, we finally see our imps, and they seem to have pentagrams on their weapons, both Blitz and Millie's axes, as well as Moxie's chainsaw. Simple hellish design, or perhaps a brand logo?
After hearing of Moxie and Millie's special anniversary plans, Blitz decides he needs to be a part of it and heads home to get ready. On his way out, we see two posters. One's an ad for IMP reading Call Us, with the number 666-08432190. The other is, wait, another horse poster? With more horses and Blitz doodles over the frame?
Blitz, buddy, you got a problem.
Oh, well, everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Yeah, like us combing through episodes to find little details people may not see and probably don't care about.
Let's just move on, huh?
Move on? Perfect choice of words, because this is the first time we actually see how these Hell Dwellers move from ring to ring. I figured it'd be like a portal or something, but nope! Big old elevators! With benches and everything. Apparently Hell uses a rainbow color system to distinguish each floor. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. But no indigo. However, there is a pink following the violet, so we still have all 7 rings. We even get a clue as to the arrangement of the levels here. The schedule says that Pride would be above them, and at least Lust, Envy, Sloth, and Wrath are below them. So that just leaves Imp City to be in either Greed or Gluttony. Leaning towards Greed, but who knows?
Well, I know one thing. The paper Blitz is pretending to read during his sneaking shows a picture of an exterminator. Wonder what the story is there if it's only on the back page. We also see pics of Lulu and the Fizzarolli and Friends set. Is the Lululand story still big? Or is this just a bit of fun foreshadowing to the climax of our episode?
All I know is they love digging into the torture and horror element of Hell.
What do you mean?
Well, when Blitz tries to call Luna, the sound for his phone's place call and end call notifications, as well as the actual ringing, are all distinct screams of torment.
Well, I'd be screaming too if I were going to the Lust Ring. The place seems gross. I mean, they have a place called the Tongue Lounge. I don't even want to know.
Well, if you think that's trashy, you definitely don't want to see what's by the dumpster.
Oh dear.
Not a deer, but someone who knows one. It's a poster for Angel Dust, our favorite kinky spider. There's also one for the RoboFizz personal companion from episode 2, and a poster that reads, "Welcome to Lust. Have an XX extraordinary stay."
Okay, for once I'm actually happy to have a scene change to Stolas's place. I'd much rather watch a Hella novella with him on his Hell GTV than stay in Lust.
Em, you sure you're gonna be okay?
Please, let's just get this over with.
Well, we got good news and bad news, Crimson.
What's the good news?
There's only one more sign to acknowledge outside and lost. What kind of business do you think Chucklefucks is? A comedy club? But like, with sex?
I don't know. Ugh. Just what's the bad news?
We're going into Ozzy's now.
No!
Look, here. Let me just... We rearrange some of the notes here and... there we go. Here. Here's a couple pretty close together that are a bit tamer for you. I'll handle the naughty ones. Sound okay?
Yeah, I think that'd be okay.
Okay. Let's go inside.
Well, would you look at that? The butler that Stella threw in episode 2 is here. And apparently pretty popular. Wait, is that Ace and Josh?
Who?
Ace and Josh, 2 of Verotika's incubi crewmates. It is them! They seem to be doing pretty well together. They make a cute couple. And look who else is here. It's good old Wacky Wally Wackford. As a bartender? How many jobs does this guy have?
Maybe he's like Nurse Joy. There's a million of them as cousins, but they all do odd jobs around.
That, or he keeps getting fired. I mean, when Lululand burned down, he couldn't sell his torches there anymore.
True. And speaking of Lululand, we get to see not the robot version, but the true blue Fizzle-Raleigh!
Oh boy, my favorite.
Apparently Blitz agrees with you, Crim. I mean, look at him hiding behind his menu. Hey, wait a minute! The Ozzy's on his menu switch sides. Look, you can even see it switch back a little bit later. But come on, Crimson. He seems okay here. Plus, he's got one of those wacky straws that have loops and spell a word.
Oh? What does it say?
It says bitch.
It would.
Now, we get to meet our demon host, Asmodeus, the embodiment of lust.
Please don't sing the song.
Oh, I won't. Not here, anyway. Might hear it on one of our live streams every now and again, though. Ring the bell. Besides, I don't want to take the spotlight from 2 Broadway legends. Not only do we have Mr. Beetlejuice himself, Alex Brightman reprising his role as Fizz, but also James Monroe Eagleheart, who was previously Vortex as Ozzy. We've got Beetlejuice and the Genie in one scene doing a musical number together. This is poetry.
Okay, I know I don't care for this episode much, but I can't help but at least crack a smile at Fizz's face when he tries to lift Ozzy back up. It's got meme material written all over it.
And hey, Fizz really does his research when trying to write his material. He has a rhyming dick.
You mean dictionary, right?
The cover says dick. Knowing these two, I'm sure that's not a typo.
Moving on! Ozzy recognizes Stolas and apparently knows about Stella and apparently Octavia leaving him. Did this actually become public knowledge? We know Stella wouldn't have wanted it to get out if she could help it. Maybe a tabloid magazine. Or maybe, with Ozzy being the embodiment of lust, he knew about it from the beginning.
And what a way to end such a show-stopping musical number! With some fireworks. Check out these phallic pyrotechnics.
I'd rather not.
Pyrotechnics?!
Stop!
Okay, sorry. Guess my own little fizz just came out for a second. Whoopsie! Sorry. Let's make like Stolas and Blitz and get out of here, huh? When Blitz goes to drop Stolas off, we hear the clutter of quite a bit of garbage in the van and see... Well, let's just say that we know Blitz and Stolas were being safe this whole time.
It also looks like, despite everything, Blitz kept a souvenir from Lululand. A souvenir cup.
And here's where we start to get into the feel zone. Stolas mentions Octavia's at her mother's this weekend. Does this mean they have a joint custody? I'm surprised Stella would even go through the paperwork, but at least Stolas still gets to see Via. That'd be too much if he lost her.
Speaking of Stolas and the people he holds close, have you noticed that ever since they enter Ozzy's, or when their first date officially started, Stolas actually drops the Blitzy bit. He actually calls Blitz, well, Blitz.
Oh, Blitz.
It seems like a small way of him trying to show Blitz, I'm not just trying to be a silly flirty bird.
Oh, Blitz.
I want to show you I'm serious about us. I want you to see I care. This even makes sense with how hard he was trying at the restaurant.
Red wine or white, Blitz?
Not with the flirty talk, but just wanting to hear about Blitz's day.
Blitz!
Or even here at the car when he says we could just talk. He genuinely wants to spend time with the imp he loves. It's really sweet.
Good night, Blitz.
Makes it all the sadder when he's left alone on the steps.
From there, we enter Blitz's home. First time we've seen it in the series. And there's a lot to take in here. Not only does the music completely stops when Blitz enters until pretty much the very end of the episode, but we also see a lot of framed pictures on the wall. Even Luna's adoption certificate. Of course, he'd proudly have that framed.
On a slightly cuter note, did you see that Blitz actually has the doodles of Moxie and Luna from episode 3 hanging up as well?
Yeah, but have you noticed the biggest hint that something's not right in this room?
The couch being torn?
No, not the couch. The framed pictures. Everyone that Blitz was in, he's been scratched out. One's with him, Moxie, and Millie. One's with him and Luna. One's with all 4 of them, even one with his sister Barbie. He's scratched out of all of them with a marker. Similar to the markings on his horse poster earlier, so he probably did it himself.
You're right. Why would he do that?
Well, obviously we have no way of knowing for sure, but I think it's because he doesn't think he deserves to be happy. He talks about the importance of family, even calling his crew a family in the pilot. He adopted Luna, so of course he wants a family, but he constantly pushes others away, like he did with Stolas tonight. I feel it's further cemented when we see the final photo in his phone. It's him, his sister Barbie, and their mom, and he immediately breaks down. It's the only time we've seen Blitz truly break in the series so far. I know we've got season 2 soon, but I feel like we'll find out something happened. Something he lost, and while he wants it back, he feels he doesn't deserve it.
Geez, Vocal, that got heavy. Let's lighten the mood by talking about the apps on his phone. Of the ones we can see, he's got Ring Maps, Cinstagram, Whackdonald's, Voxflix, Horsey Dress Up, of course Blitz, Envy, Bee Eats, Let's Finder, Sleepy Pills, Lucy Master, Money Maker's Bank, shaped like Mammon, Be Artsy, of course Blitz. There's one more that might be interesting, but sadly his thumb covers it the entire time.
Those are some crazy apps, alright.
What a roller coaster to finish season 1 on.
Oh, we're not done yet. There's one more thing people may have missed.
Oh? What's that?
After the credits, there's a touching memorial message to Steve Dorian. Also known as Lemony Fresh, he was an amazing animator who created animations for different YouTubers, and he was a cleanup artist for Helluva Boss. Sadly, he passed away just about 2 months before this episode aired. He made a lot of people smile with his work, both on and off the show. And I know he'll be missed.
He will. Thank you, Steve, and everyone else who worked on this amazing season. We know you gave it everything you had, and we look forward to what the future holds.
Thanks for following us through what you may have missed in Season 1 of Helluva Boss. Season 2, we can't wait for you.
Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you all again soon. We'll see you next time, and yay, we're out of lust!
Catch you later. Hey there, everyone.
This is your radio demon.
Your favorite jester!
And the greatest imp in all of hell. It's your Vocal Chameleon here. Just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, there's lots of ways you can support us. If you're a fan of our memes and streams, we have lots of crazy merch, with plenty more to come. references to our various playthroughs, or just running gags for the streams. We even have little bosom buddies so we could be in your shirt pocket. So cute! We also have our Patreon. Joining at select tiers gives you access to join our Discord, exclusive downloads, and even join us on streams. And lastly, if you enjoyed our Hazbin Hotel content here, consider checking out our second channel, Down the Foxhole. Not only do we have our Hazbin content there, but a wider array of videos too. Speed paints, creepypastas, even some original comics to dub. Links to all of these are in the description. Fall on down. Stay a while, won't you?